And we're live.
What up, dude? Big shout out to the Rude Boys listening in on the Bumbleclodcast.
Bumbleclodcast.
It's your host, Justin, the Irreverent Brown.
Oh, we get nicknames?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I'm going to come up with a nickname every episode. Just
Okay.
for how I'm feeling, dude. I'm feeling super irreverent today.
And what does that mean?
I feel like it's just like when a black guy gets a new pair of shoes, I'm irreverent as hell, brother.
They say irreverent?
Yeah, I'm a reverend is what I meant to say.
Oh, okay,
I'm a reverend as hell.
Yeah. Amen.
It's like, hey there, young blood, you got a second to talk about how Jesus would look in a pair of Jordans?
This is a strong opening.
Jesus Christ out here crossing up the devil every day, and you need to watch. But yeah, welcome. just me as a black guy trying to get black kids into Jesus by explaining it in basketball terms. You need to box out the sin in your life, brother. Anyways, welcome everybody. I love you all. This is the Bumbleclodcast.
Yeah.
The first podcast ever that is.
This is Justin's real voice, by the way.
Yeah,
this one's his real voice.
This one, don't let me fool you, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, first podcast ever where two, beautiful white men have come together.
About time, dude.
To solve this whole fucking problem we got called race, dude.
Is it just fresh on your mind because it was just Juneteenth?
Dude, it was just Juneteenth, and
how'd you celebrate?
Well, we had a show together. I played flag football.
That's black.
And we beat a team that had a black guy on it. So, that was bittersweet.
Ruined his day.
I really wish he would have.
Did he score at least? Was he the best on the team?
I don't think so for either of those things.
Oh.
But shout out to the Bomb Squad. We made it to the playoffs.
Oh, nice.
So, and then we had a show together. And then I went down to the what do you call it? The Trade Center, memorial.
For Juneteenth?
Yeah, I felt like,
Did black people die in 9/11?
Oh, yeah. Oh, a bunch. And, I went there and I shouted out my fallen brothers and sisters.
You said a bunch?
I paid, yeah, dude.
Are you sure about that?
Not a lot of people know that 9/11 was 95% black people.
No.
Yeah, dude. It was a big thing in the black community. A lot of people died. In
the building or they don't fly?
No, they don't fly.
No, they are definitely in the building and on the ground.
They were on the ground. There's a lot of first responders.
They were breakdancing down there.
Not police officers, but
Yeah.
They thought they might be able to get there in time, but they did not. So I shouted them out, dude, and obviously, this wasn't different than any other day, but I woke up and, I read Dr. Martin Luther King's I Had a Dream speech to my cat. So, but that's just every day, you know what I mean?
And how did your cat react? Was he rubbing up against you?
Just like
or was
every
he
day
hiding?
he started biting me really fast, dude. Is
he a white cat, black cat?
He's a white and black cat. He's
Okay, interesting. That's what Martin Luther King would have wanted, so it's weird.
Yeah, that's why he's so sick of it. He's like, I don't need to learn this, but I feel like there's always work to be done. No matter what how black you are, you can always be a little blacker.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I always say that. But yeah, no. So how did you celebrate Juneteenth?
I read a book. Apparently, there are no black. Not apparently.
There are no black authors. Apparently.
What if we set up some chairs in Washington Square Park and we just said anyone who wants to come on, just take a seat. We'll have you on for 10 minutes.
Only rule, you have to be Jamaican.
Yeah, Jamaicans only.
Dude, that would be fun. I think we should try to aim for like at least a couple episodes where we just have a random Jamaican guy.
Fuck yeah.
They're
around, dude. You can find one.
Oh, they're out there, dude.
Yeah. How do you summon one?
You just kind of got to go to like a park or something and be like, I want to buy really shitty weed for $20.
What the men say.
Don't be asking no more questions. You be coming to me, brother. Me gwaan give you the real bullshit. But yeah, they're easy to summon, dude. You gotta be like, there's a fat white lady that needs a new roommate.
Wait, they do mixed housing?
No, they bang.
Oh,
white
they
ladies for
yeah,
housing.
Yeah, they bang them.
Yeah, they bang them real good.
Bang the
I be
cock.
stretching the white ladies' booties out. Their pussy be stinking like a wet doggy. But yeah, so so you read a book? You said.
Yeah, well, I feel like we're past that, but yeah.
Just like culturally.
Yeah.
I don't think white guys need to read anymore. Personally,
it always leads to a lower.
It does lead to trouble.
birth rate,
White guys
yeah.
need to stay out of the library, dude.
People aren't reading though like they used to.
White guys get inspired by books, dude. We get like murderously inspired.
Yeah.
We'll like read a book and just be like, "That's it, dude. I got to take over Peru."
Peru. Yeah, I've been to Peru.
Have you?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I bet, dude. I bet. Were you like the tallest guy there?
Yeah, and I was 12 when I went.
Oh, senor. You are scaring my wife. Please do not grow anymore. I can't stop. Oh, please. What's been going on with you, man? You had anything going on in your old life there, bud?
Well, I guess we can get into this. I'm Eskimo Brothers with Zion Williamson officially.
Oh, damn. That's okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be like, I fucking got a vacation day coming up or something. It's like, I guess I'll make it official. I'm dating Zion Williamson.
No, I'm not dating Zion. That would be I wouldn't be sitting down. I'd probably have to be standing up from now on.
So you're officially, was it unofficial for a while? How did we?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm saying like unofficially.
Unofficially,
I wasn't.
I'm fucking Eskimo Brothers with fucking Bill Gates, dude.
You fuck Melinda Gates?
Yeah, dude.
Trying to get on that.
Dude, unofficially, I fucking dogged out Melinda Gates, dude. I fucking gaped her out, bro. If I was going to fuck Melinda Gates, dude, I would bang her so good, dude.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably give Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
I would just want, I just want to make somebody that I hate's wife come harder.
You hate Bill Gates? You hate Bill Gates?
Yeah, dude, he's a fucking billionaire, bro. I hate all these billionaires. Shout out, hatred.
Dude, we just alienated the billionaire audience.
Oh, no, dude. Joe Rogan's never going to listen to it.
No, he's not a billionaire yet.
No, billionaires suck, bro. It's
yeah,
like,
I know.
It's like, I'm not even like a leftist, but it's just like, bro, come on.
Don't say that. We want to be the leftist Joe Rogan. That's our best shot.
I'm the gay Joe Rogan, dude. I'm just like, oh my God, you guys, tell me about these diseases and how we can beat them. I think you should just rub semen on your belly and then you won't get COVID no more. Y'all want to wrestle a little bit? I just love wrestling. But yeah, politics are gay. We're not going to talk about them on here. So if we make a joke and it's, you think we're being like a leftist or we're being a fucking conservative, we're not. You're gay. Get out of your cult.
Yeah.
And do a fucking Japanese voice once in a while.
I'll vote for Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton will save us from a Donald Trump. You are a bigot.
Yeah. I do not know about her emails.
I'm a with her.
I'm a with her.
I have voted for Donald Trump and I have ashamed my family. Yeah.
I've never seen a Japanese guy get political.
Right.
Now that we mention it.
Yeah, they're too there's too much honor, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be.
That's true.
You imagine like trying to fucking, I don't know, what do they do over there? Buy panties from a vending machine, and you have the shame of.
I feel like every Japanese guy has little girls' panties somewhere in his house.
Yeah, I feel like it's
just as like a novelty item.
I feel like it's like stamps for them.
Yeah, they lick them.
They lick them and they put them on to fucking letters and shit. Ooh, my forever panties have arrived. Dude, that would be the sickest new stamps. Just tiny little panties that you lick and you put on the fucking letter. I got to scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff a pentu.
Pentu. Peterson. Back to Zion Williamson.
All right, from the top.
Zionist Williamson.
So yeah, I'm Eskimo Brothers with Zion Williamson.
Dunking on Palestinian kids. Shit's trash, bitch. Another slam dunk on a 5-year-old girl's face. How do you know that it was the same girl?
Well, what's funny and intimidating is that the night before I was going to go on the date with her, and it was understood that we were going to hook up at the end of the night, right?
Right.
The night before, she just, out of nowhere, I just said that I played basketball that day, and she goes, "That's cool. By the way, I've had sex with Zion Williamson."
Crazy flex, dude. That's the girl that's waiting for any opportunity to talk about how she bangs Zion Williamson.
And think about how I feel. I just came from the basketball court. I put up a few shots.
You're like,
and I'm
feeling
going on a
good,
date with
dude.
this girl later.
Like,
And then she's like, "Yeah, I fucked the power forward for the New Orleans Pelicans."
The biggest, blackest dick in the entire world.
Yeah, I thought maybe I would be able to tell.
Did it feel tight?
Yeah, it looked tight too. I was expecting maybe like if she queefed, it would be like a horse neigh.
Yeah,
like,
you think Zion's just not packing the heat like it seems?
No, I just think pussies are malleable.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, she probably had to fucking. It was in like a medically induced coma for 6 months afterwards.
While they reconstructed it.
She's just breathing like fucking Darth Vader in the fucking like healing suit. Like it looks like her pussy was. It looks like her pussy fell into lava of some kind. This was a black chick or a white chick?
Oh, this is a white chick.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And you know what's also, you know what makes it worse?
But so you don't gotta prove shit to a white lady, dude.
No. Look at my apartment.
They'll never
This
be
is enough.
They'll never be impressed, bro. Have you ever seen a white lady impressed? Dude? It's fucking impossible.
When is a white woman impressed besides going to Disney World?
I feel like the only time they're impressed is when they're engaged and their girlfriends aren't. It's the only they're impressed with themselves, dude. They're like, I fucking did it.
Have you ever seen a video of like when a guy proposes at somebody else's wedding?
Oh, that's a G move, dude.
Bro, that's crazy.
Just steal all the fucking glory, dude. Just completely fucking aura theft that girl. That's like white girl 9/11.
Yeah.
It's like, the fucking tower is me. And then she says yes. She's like, another tower was it.
Yeah, when he goes down on the knee, she's like, the first tower has fallen.
I'm Eskimo Brothers with Shane Gillis. Shout out the young bull. No, she lived in Queens.
Oh.
And I lived upstate. And so then when I moved down here, I started hooking up with her after Shane had already blown up or whatever. And
like physically?
Yeah. As soon as I saw he got fat, I was like, now's my time.
He bloated up.
And I snuck in there, dude, with my skinny little penis. And the whole time, dude, there's so many times where I'm just like, oh, man, like I'm busting in the same place and woman.
Oh, you were thinking about that during the...
Dude, it's the only way I could come, bro. Like, oh, I'm just like Shane. I would put my hand behind my back as I was fucking a doggy style. I'd be like...
Yeah.
When I came early, I'd be like...
She was like, you were like, when you suck my dick, can you hold it with 2 hands?
I hold my own dick with 2 hands.
Yeah. You got kinks?
What about like just like you have to like talk through a mega horn, like a bullhorn?
Or a cup and string?
Yeah, cup and
it's in. She's holding it.
She's
over.
Oh, forgot to say over. Walkie-talkie, straight up walkie-talkies would be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so good over.
What's another good one?
It's like Simon Says. Like, Simon didn't say suck my balls.
You smack.
Simon Says suck my nipple. That'd be fun to do in a threesome.
Yeah.
Like
You
right
could you could bring a guy named Simon in. He tells you what to do.
Simon Says.
Just standing off to
There's just a Simon.
He's wearing like the guy. He's dressed like the guy from Blue's Clues.
Yeah,
Just
I
over in the
was
corner.
thinking like dressed like in leather, like the guy from Judas Priest.
Oh, okay.
Just like Simon didn't say, you know what that means. Like, oh fuck, I'm gonna suck Simon's dick. Yeah, you gotta be more careful next time. Oh, you made a mistake, didn't you?
How about we do this for Juneteenth? How about we do this?
I'd rather not.
How about we do this? All right, I'm gonna pick my top 5
Black guys
black guys, and they're gonna fight your top 5 black guys.
fight.
Yeah, they're gonna fight
Like,
them.
we gotta pick fighters, or just like, is there a different genre?
No,
of
they can't.
top
They
five
can't be.
black
They
guys?
can't be trained in fighting.
Right, they just gotta be like famous black guys.
Yeah.
Okay, go first.
Number 1. Can you pick WWE?
Duh.
No, they can't be associated with
They
fighting
gotta
at all.
be entertainers.
They gotta be entertainers.
Yeah.
Okay. Can they be dead?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go one, I go one.
James Brown.
Going.
He's doing coke.
Charlie Murphy.
Who's that?
Eddie Murphy's brother.
Did he kill someone?
You know who Charlie Murphy is, dude?
I'm pretty sure I do, but
He was a comedian. That's not very bumbacloud of you.
oh fuck.
Yeah, he was Eddie Murphy's brother. He was a comic, but he was also like Eddie Murphy's bodyguard.
Oh, so you're picking actual tough guys?
No, he's like he's an actual tough guy, but he's like a famous comedian. He's like a legit entertainer.
Oh, okay.
He's dead now, though.
Oh, I'm gonna get OJ, of course.
OJ's a good one.
Gotta get OJ.
Damn, I really left OJ up on the board.
Yeah.
Uh,
His finishing movies, he runs you over the Ford Bronco.
stabs you in the fucking face. I'd probably go with
He stabbed his wife?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That's a bad pick. He's a fucking nerd.
No, dude, he'd have like a fucking like.
He has like anime
ice
movies.
ray
He has
or
anime
something.
powers.
Yeah.
Wait, so OJ actually stabbed his wife?
She got stabbed to death because that was the whole thing. There's blood on the glove,
Why would you not use a gun?
and he was like, the Cochrane's famous line is, "If the glove
Don't
don't fit,
fit.
you must acquit."
Yeah.
because her blood was on the glove.
Do you think that's why black people think he didn't do it? Because they were like, that's a bar. But that's a bar, though.
It's not even racial. They're just not allowed to not acknowledge a bar. That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, all the evidence is there, but that don't mean it's not a bar, though.
Yo, but that shit went so hard, though.
Would you code switch for the jury's ethnic makeup?
Yeah, dude, for sure. Bro, if my life is on the line, dude, I'd be like, nah, I didn't even like that, yo. yo, because he was like, what was he saying? Yo, because I was in the stalls with the horses, right? I was just, I'm just out there, I'm like doing my taxes and shit, right? Saying like a bunch of white stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, cuz I don't even go to Staples like that.
I don't even know no semen in a rectal canal.
I don't know no Brittany. I don't know no Elise.
You're on trial for double murder.
Y'all play too much.
Man, quit playing with me,
Yo,
bro.
quit playing though. That ain't even my DNA.
Yeah, you're at the stand. They're just giving you accusations. You're like, bro, stop. Stop, bro.
Yo, ayo, pause.
Chill.
So telling the judge to pause and they're reading your list of fucking crimes.
Remember when everyone posted a black square on Instagram?
Oh my god, dude. Is there anything more embarrassing?
That was crazy that everyone did it.
And what happened? They beat the fuck out of a black guy like the next day. Oh my god, that didn't work. People care so much more about like symbolic victories than actual victories.
Yeah.
Because they don't actually care. They just want to be seen caring.
Mm-hmm. There's a word for that. What's that word?
Being gay.
We abandoned top 5 black people. That's fine though. It's not really our job.
Yeah, it didn't really have legs. The guy kind of. I feel like Neil deGrasse Tyson was the.
Mm-hmm.
It was getting a little kind of like Mandingo fighty.
Mm-hmm.
It was like maybe we shouldn't pick our top 5 blacks to fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me the strongest black boy out there. I'm gonna find me an entertainer that has the DNA of a killer. You think that Childish Gambino could go against my boy? I paid $3,000 for this man.
Yeah, my bad. That was probably not a good way to celebrate Juneteenth. My bad.
Why don't you go ahead and tell me who you'd pin up against my finest athlete? Just to get the ball rolling on this podcast here.
Who would you like? What voice would you like to be your inner monologue?
My inner monologue. I feel like. Oh, that's a good one. I wanted to be Ice-T, but I don't really do a good iced tea. You know, it's
pretty
alright.
good. That's
but
pretty
it's
good.
like, yo, you gotta get up and brush your teeth, cuz.
Yeah, he's just narrating what you're doing. He doesn't have any original thoughts.
You ain't taking a shower in like 2 days. That's real suspicious, though. Yo, why you watching another episode of King of the Hill, dog? You know Bobby ain't gonna get that shit right. He's not in my inner monologue. He's just critiquing me constantly. My inner monologue would be like, I'm finna jack off again. Yo, I feel like real bad about jacking off all the time.
But I'm gonna do it again.
I gotta quit that shit. What about you? Who would be your inner monologue?
Probably. I like David Attenborough's voice. If I was gonna, yeah.
So, wait,
I got a good David Attenborough impression.
Hit me, dude.
I feel bad for jacking off.
That's like Winnie the Pooh.
A little bit. I feel bad. No, well, I can't hit that octave.
I feel bad, Piglet. I can't keep busting like this. It's like very proper Winnie the Pooh. David Attenborough, he's like,
my favorite category.
the planet Earth is filled with gooners. Yeah, David Attenborough, like, fucking, like, narrating any part of my life. Just be like, he washed his penis in the sink shortly after she left. In an attempt to clean himself from the shame that he was feeling.
So much shame. A shower feels like too much work.
A shower would be an eternity in that state of mind. He contemplates buying a gun that he knows he can't afford. Yeah.
What about Jordan Peterson? You have a good Jordan Peterson? I got a good one too.
Well, you know, the thing about jacking off is that, you know, you're never fully satisfied. You can't be satiated by the load. It's a fleeting feeling, which is why you must reject the urge to bust and instead find God. And then, you know, when the time is right and you have faced your inner demons, you'll bust a load so great that you will no longer be afraid of the postmodernists and their sexy sins.
Yeah.
Jordan Peterson would be.
I bet he has a wet dream every night. He seems like a
It
freak.
happened again, Helen. These damn postmodernists won't get out of my thoughts.
Oh, hell.
I
I've soiled the sheets again.
bloody well came again. God damn it, these. What are your hopes for this podcast, dude? What do you want? What do you want to fucking achieve with this, man? Like when we look back, 47
2 weeks.
years,
We look back.
we were on top of the mountain of comedy. When
YouTube
we're up there,
flags this
when we're up
first
there with
episode.
Casey Rocket and fucking Hans Kim, looking down at the peasants, dude.
Well,
What do you want the legacy to be?
well, my main goal in life, right?
Yeah.
Like you have a regular job, you know?
Mhm.
I got a regular job. It'd be nice to just be in any sort of situation being exactly who I would like to be. So that's podcasting for one, but it could also just be, you know, a job that has to do with comedy in general. So if I worked at something that was comedy focused, not like corporate, like NBC or some shit, because you still have to, you can't, you know, you get canceled, you can't say everything you want. So like, I want to be a stand-up comedian because you can say whatever you want, or a podcaster because you can say whatever you want, and you don't have to think twice about what you're saying. But there's also, you know, there's other jobs where you can do that as well. But I just want to be exactly who I would like to be at every moment.
Bro, you answered that like how if Joe Biden was asked about Epstein's Island. Well, you know, I just want to be myself and find the place where you need to be. Because, you know, the thing is when you're a podcast, I just want to get to a place where I'm feeling at, you have a job, I have a job. Everybody's got a job out there. You go to your job, you go to work. You get to work, you want to do a podcast. I want to be at a place where I can do the podcast.
You get to work, you're not allowed to employ kids.
You know, sometimes you get on an island and you think this would be a great place to do a podcast. And I want to be there. I want to be on that island with you. And I want to make that podcast. But you gotta vote.
Folks,
I just want to talk
folks,
about...
let's all go to the island. Y'all vote for me.
Folks, we're on a podcast right now. You're my guest. And I think that I'm going to ask you the questions Because the thing about Palestine... yeah, man. Well,
what's your goal,
what
man?
I want to I want to be the well, first of all, obviously,
goat.
I want to be
You want to be the face of radio.
I want to be the face of black podcasting. I feel like if I could just overthrow Charlemagne.
And we're back.
But yeah, dude, if I could just overtake Charlemagne as like the king of black podcasting and just like, I don't know, maybe I could have like Andrew Schultz there or something and we're just like interviewing like Mayor Adams and shit like that. Maybe get like Andrew Cuomo was like, yo, no, for real though, why was you like that with them women's? Yo, the streets want to know though.
Shannon Sharp almost took over.
Yeah, I'd like
was
to.
close.
Yeah, I'd like to be in the conversation. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Shannon Sharp.
I'd like to be in a conversation
Charlemagne
between
the
any
God.
two black guys, no matter where they are.
Keep asking me to leave.
I would just like to be in the. I'd just like to be in the circle.
But yeah, so if I could be the king of black podcasting,
Yeah.
and like to have people, I want people to come up to me
Mm.
and be like, "Oh shit, it's Justin Brown, the king of black podcasting. What's up, bro? Can I get an autograph?" I'm like, "Shit, man, you got it, motherfucker." That and I want to meet Chet Hanks, dude. Get Chet Hanks on the Bumba Clodcast is the ultimate.
Oh my
if you're
God.
a fan of the Bumba Clodcast, dude, and you want to see Chet Hanks,
Yeah.
bro, because who wouldn't want? Dude, imagine Chet just sitting right here, dude. He's just iced out like.
You should change your name to Justin Black
Justin
instead
Hanks.
of Justin Brown.
Justin Brown, because the thing is that I won't accept everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, shit, we all Lil Brown. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Yeah, we are all a hue of brown. You're right.
But yeah, so the goal is to
Get Chet Hanks,
get Chet Hanks,
kill Charlemagne.
make Charlemagne kill himself with envy, with DJ Envy. We go off again?
Oh, maybe. It might be overheating since the AC's off.
Word. Well, I feel like now's a nice enough time to fucking wrap it up.
Yeah, we can end the podcast just in black. It'd be kind of like immersive or like, you know.
We'll just do that every episode. Just
Yeah.
The last fucking 2 minutes, we're just like, thank you so much for listening to this episode. It becomes like an ASMR.
Yeah.
I want to be the
What day should we release it on? What's a good day? I'm thinking probably like.
I want to be the best black podcaster.
Hey guys, welcome.
Thank you for so much for listening to the show. We'll put it out. When's the next black holiday?
I think Wednesday. I'm saying during the week. Like,
No,
what's the
I know.
schedule?
Oh yeah,
I'm thinking Wednesday in the morning.
Wednesday's good. Yeah, Wednesday
Or maybe
in the morning.
Tuesday. Because Tuesday, then people have Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday's good too because like
Thursday and Friday, people do
it's
stuff.
like you're in the middle of the week and you're just like, fuck, there's so much of the week left. But if I like this podcast, I can
Yeah.
kind of listen to that. We'll compete with Tuesdays with stories, dude. Watch out, fucking Mark Norman and Joe List.
But they posted on Monday night. They don't even post on Tuesday.
I'm still coming after him. I'm fucking better than you, and you fucking know it. Actually, Joe, if you're listening, please book me another gig. I really liked working with you.
We can call ours Wednesday with racist voices.
Wednesdays with wiggers. All right. Shout out you Hankomaniacs. Thanks for listening.
The camera's off. You don't have to
Camera's
point.
off, but I'm still pointing to it.
Yeah,
Just
point.
know that I've been pointing at you.
Maybe it's recording and it just does that. I've never seen it do that, you know?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know if it's even recording
Yeah.
or not, baby.
It's audio only.
Hell yeah. All right.
Should we pretend we're kissing?
All right. See you later, guys. Oh,
Oh.
dude, such a good pod.
Oh, dude, such a good pod.
Tastes so good.
Dude, your riffs were so good.
Oh, I can taste the riffs on your lips.
Dude, your mouth is still warm.
You were edgy today, weren't you? Oh, you're an edgy little podcast.
The way you the way you did that Jamaican voice was so fucking hot.
God, what you fucking, oh my God. All right, fucking bye, dude.